So I'm going to do a quick video about the Disney dining plan. So if you're looking to get it, hopefully this will help you, see if it's right for you or not. So we got it, and I wasn't sure if, the price that you pay up front, you would actually get back later. So we try to mark down everything that we purchased and then add it up, and it definitely was worth it. However, I don't know if I would get it every time for a couple different reasons. One, it was hard to kind of make reservations because you could only have certain times, so it'd have to be like, well, we have to eat at this time because this is the only time the restaurant's available. Because whenever you get it, it's based on how many nights you were at the park. So what we did is we had 5 nights at the park, but we only had 3 days with tickets because one day we went to Universal Studios. So for 3 days, for 3 different parks, we had to use those five of each one. So you get 2 different ones to choose from too. So I think it's the second level we chose. So what we got was 5 table services, which is the nicer sit-down restaurants. 5 quick services, which is the kind of not to go, but it's more casual dining. And then we had 5. What was the other thing? So 5 quick services, 5 table services, and then 5 snacks. Our reusable cups, which the reusable cups was perfect. I would recommend getting that every time because it was just nice to go down to your hotel and get your drinks, throughout the day, and you can get it at any hotel throughout the Disney parks too. You can't get it at restaurants and stuff like that, but ice water is always free, so we got those. So yeah, so we had to pack all of that into 3 for 3 different days. So a lot of the nicer restaurants we were trying to get into, the Cinderella's Castle and the Be Our Guest were the 2 hardest ones. And, because you can book up to 180 days, but I recommend just keep looking. Every single day I would look at different times, and I was able to get both of those. Because when we first did it, everything was booked up, and I couldn't get hardly any of the restaurants I wanted, but I just kept doing it, and I eventually got those 2 days. So I would definitely recommend if there is a restaurant you really want to go to, just keep on that website, keep clicking, and eventually they'll come up. It'll just be at weird times, so you just have to take whatever you can get. Be Our Guest for breakfast and lunch, it is a quick service, but then for the dinner, it is a table service. So just keep that in mind too, because when I first checked, I wasn't sure about that. And I was marking down everything so I wouldn't lose any of my table services. I thought if you are going to a lot of the nicer restaurants, it's really good, but I think if we wouldn't have had it, we wouldn't have, even though it was worth the price, I don't think we would have spent that much money to begin with, because we wouldn't have gone to that many nice restaurants. I would have wanted to go to Cinderella's Castle, the Be My Guest. I wanted to go to the Coral Reef, and there was another one that we really wanted to go to. Oh, the Pizza Planet. But that was a quick service. So, a lot of times we would have probably just got like a turkey leg, and that would have been our dinner, and that would have been much cheaper, in the long run. But I definitely recommend, getting the Disney dining plan if it's your first time, or if you are wanting to go, mostly to nicer restaurants and you are looking to eat, not maybe do as much as the other stuff. But yeah, I don't think I would do it the next time I go. I would try, just try to eat a lot of the snacks and stuff like that, and I think it would have been cheaper in the long run. But I definitely thought it was a good service. A lot of the things, because we weren't sure when we first got to a restaurant, we're like, what's on the dining plan? How do they know, that we're on it? And the bands were perfect. All you do is go up there and then ask the cashier or your waitress or whatever, just say, I'm on the dining plan, I'm going to use my quick service, and so what can I get? And the only bad thing is a lot of the quick services, you would get, your drink, you would get the meal, and then it would come with a dessert, which we never would have bought desserts, if we weren't on this plan. So that's the only thing I wish they would kind of have a little bit different, like maybe get a side item instead of the dessert, or let you choose. But I think they change the dining plan all the time, so I'll always look into it and see exactly. But that's always a good idea, is before you get somewhere, just say, hey, I'm on the dining plan, what can I get? And everybody will know. They'll be like, well, this is what you can get here. So that made it a lot easier than being like, I don't want to buy something and then I use my dining plan and then I get charged extra for blah blah blah. Hope this rambling helped, and I hope that yeah, if you're interested in getting the dining plan that it works out good for you. And so at all the parks you can use the dining plans at. Downtown Disney, there are certain places you can use it down there, and then at the hotels. So again, I hope this helped, and like the video if you liked it, and subscribe, and I put out random videos. So thanks!